Hey, it's Nerikull, and today I'm going to do something a little different. This is something I found online. It's called Will You Press the Button? Apparently what this is some sort of a dilemma-based game where it presents you with something that will happen if you press the button, but there's a consequence. Ought to be interesting just to see where this demented little brain, goes with it. So let us move along to this question here. If I press the button, world peace is achieved, but sci-fi, country, rock, and metal music, video games, and books are abolished. What are you kidding? You honestly think that I'm going to want to live in a peaceful world that is freaking bland as Wonder Bread? No, I am not pushing the button. And apparently 64% of the people didn't push the button either, because who wants to live in that kind of world? Oh my god, that would be horrible. So, that was a pretty good one. Let's move on to the next one. You have the power of God and do whatever you want with it. Sounds good. But you can't use it to help yourself in any way possible. And you can't keep someone from dying, and you can't kill any person that has sinned. Wow, that is something. Because I mean, think about it. If you're a god, if you're a responsible god, let's put it that way, you're not gonna use your powers to help yourself. That's selfish. That to me is not something that if you're a responsible god you're gonna do. You can't keep someone from dying. Well, there's that whole free will thing. Okay, that kind of enters into it. At least the way I'm thinking. And you can't kill any person that has sinned. Wow, talk about your. I know there's probably going to be people who are going to look at that and it's like, well, what's the point if you can't just, you have crossed me, you have gone against me, I am a god, and no. To be honest, I don't know. I think it would be interesting though. So yes, I am going to push the button. Ka-chunk! And apparently 58% of the people did. So I guess they're not seeing this as necessarily a bad thing that you can't go and kill anybody that pisses you off. Okay, next one. You can choose one person to have sex with each day, but a random person can also choose to have sex with you every day. Wow. I'm not going to push the button simply because, I don't know, maybe it's my age, maybe it's the fact that I've been married and I've been with the same, I've been with the same man for over 20 years. I don't need it. I don't need to push the button. Amazingly, though, I'm on the other side of the equation because 54% of the people who got this one said yes, they would push the button. I don't know if that says good or bad things about people who push the button on that one. So let's move to the next one. You push the button and you have a chance to marry your soulmate. Done that. But they are cruel and evil to everyone besides you. Shit, that's a reality for people without pushing the button. So it's definitely not the case with me. I truly believe that my spouse is my soulmate, and again, we've been together for over 20 years. Not going to push the button because I don't need to. 53% of the people said no. Figure that. Okay, next one. You get the ability to speak any language you want, but you have dyslexia. Ooh. Oh. Oh, cruel fate there. Because I love language. I do. I only really, yeah, I only speak two languages, English and bad English. But oh, I find other languages, especially the spoken word, it, it it hits my ear in just the right way. There's so many people I have met in my life from other countries who speak other languages. I can't understand a word they're saying, but I could just listen to them all day because there's this beauty to the way they speak and the language that they speak. But, wow. You know what? I could probably go get along in life without ever having to be able to read the language due to dyslexia. I'm going to push that. Wow. Wow, that's a good, clean 60-40 split on that one. Interesting. I haven't really come. I was messing with this the other day, and I came across some funny ones. I'm hoping to eventually. You will become the richest, most famous, most hottest person in the world. Everyone will love you, and you will get everything you wish for. But all that will go away after 10 years, and you will end up living in a box on a street corner, begging for money for mostly the rest of your life. Ugh. Seriously, is a decade of being on top worth the rest of your life being in the gutter? Sadly, that's a reality for a lot of people. I'm not pushing the button because that's just that's a crazy dilemma. Oh, this one. You press the button and you will have the latest stuff, Apple stuff, for the rest of your life for free. But 99.9% of all people hate Apple products. Wow. Uh, as I have not really worked with any Apple stuff since I was in high school. Keeping in mind, I'm middle-aged now. It's been a long time. So, I really don't. I don't care one way or another about Apple stuff. I personally do not. I don't own any Apple stuff at all. So, nope, not pushing it. Wow. Ah, that's interesting. A majority of the people actually did press the button. Imagine that. And we move along. That was a good one. Uh, Press the button. Would you take the ability to be immortal, but no other animal or human will be born from now on? Immortality questions, for me, wow, I wouldn't. Now, okay, myself personally, if it was a situation of if I could extend my life, if I could live 2, 3, 4, 500 years and be in really good health, maybe even, my body would rework itself so I perpetually look like I'm in my 20s for, say, the majority of that. Like if I was going to live 500 years and for 450 of those years, I looked like I was 20 years old. Was in good health, would resist disease, and, injuries would heal very quickly, blah, blah, blah. I wouldn't mind that. Immortality, actually, I don't know. Something about immortality, about the fact that I would never, ever die. I don't know. That just really doesn't appeal to me. So no, not pushing the button. And the vast majority of people, nope, they're not pushing the button either. That is a conundrum. Oh, here comes another one. You push the button, you'll be immortal, but everyone will hate you. I'm not pushing the button because it's like no, immortality holds no real appeal to me. Extended life, yeah, and I don't have a problem knowing that eventually life would end. It's just the way it is. But I don't think I could go with immortality. So, oh wow, another 60-40 split, but 60% say no. So okay, here we go. You can read anyone's mind, but you can only hear negative thoughts. It's almost like your mind will be stuck on nothing but right-wing talk radio forever. No, I ain't pushing it. Oh, you're kidding me. A 60-40 split to push the button. Wow. I really don't even know how to how do I feel about that one? That's something. Let's see. You become the image of physical perfection, but everyone except for you gains 200 pounds. Look at me, people. Going from this to the image of physical perfection, and everyone else is going to be a fat ass? You're damn right I'm pushing that button. Oh, I cannot believe this. I cannot believe, get this, 54% of the people did not, oh wow, 54% of the people did not push the button. I'm, I have absolutely no idea how to feel about that. Ooh, ooh. You can have the man or woman of your dreams, but you both die in 24 hours. You know something? You can pack a whole lot of living into 24 hours. I can't, but wow. See, these are interesting to me because it's so interesting to see how people react to these sort of dilemma type questions. 74% said no, they wouldn't push the button. Oh, you have x-ray vision, but you become very high and start hallucinating each time you use it. Oh my god. That would be almost worth it. That would be worth it. We don't know where the bank robbers are. You must look through this thing, okay? Oh, wow, dude, see colors. I pushed the button on that one, yes. And majority of people did. A win-win situation. Okay. Ooh, ooh. This is kind of a wow. Check this one, people. Wow. Swap your gender, but your sexual orientation becomes inverted. Okay, so with that, if I all right, going with this dilemma, if I push, does that mean if I push the button, I become a lesbian? Or if I push the button, I will become a straight woman? Okay, I'm a little confused on that one. Swap your gender, but your sexual orientation becomes inverted. If that's the case, then yeah, then that would make me a straight woman. I don't know. Wow, that's confusing. You can travel to any planet you want to go to any time at the speed of light, but you will never meet the love of your life. Okay. There's kind of there is a lot of wrong to that particular conundrum because speed of light isn't really, as cracked up. It, let me put it this way. It is a known fact that it takes around 8 minutes for light to go from the sun to our planet. 8 minutes. Now, grant you, any planet in the solar system would only take a matter of a few hours to a day or two. Once you get outside, and we're talking weeks, months, years. Uh, I mean, there's a reason why we use the phrase light years, and that's just to get to the nearest galaxy to ours. That ain't worth it. 60-40 split again. You will become the richest man, but you must dress like a woman for your entire life. Well, I suppose let me put it this way: if you were the richest man in the world and you wanted to wear women's clothes, Who the hell's gonna stop you? You can freaking buy nations, okay? You really think you're gonna give two shits about anybody, what anybody's gonna say about what you're wearing? Yes, hit that button. Another 60-40 split, but people would push the button. I suppose it also helps, people, some people push the button, we'll win. You push the button and you are the author of an insanely popular work of fiction. You can observe as fans devote their lives to it, and entire communities praise your genius. But you can't take credit for it. The world will think someone else wrote it. You know that you created it, but no one else ever will. See, this is one of those conundrums that sort of I don't even know if it applies to me because I don't give a shit about fame. Fame really doesn't mean anything to me. I mean, I'm not doing Facebook I'm not doing YouTube for fame. I've got what, 28 subscribers. What is that? I don't care. So, would I push the button? I guess the question would also be is like, how much money am I going to get for this? Okay, it always comes back to that. I don't give a damn about the fame. How much money am I going to get for this? Push the button, Frank. Amazingly, a vast majority of the people actually push the button. Push the button and everything would smell delicious to... Everything would... Push the button and everything would smell delicious for you. But you would change gender every time you sneeze. Oh no! that would that would make things so much fun. You would have to wear the weirdest gender-neutral clothing, especially during spring and fall when allergies are in effect. Oh, that would be wild. I'm pushing the button, and yeah. Oh god, that would be so wild. It would be. That would be so nuts. I love that. I love those kind of questions. Um, you can play every video game for free, but the one you like the most. I'm safe there because, to be honest, I don't think I really have a favorite. I like so many different video games. Anybody have ever really asked me what is my favorite video game? I don't have one. I honestly cannot put my finger on a single game that I like more than anything else. Um, yeah, push the button. Screw it. Yeah, vast majority. Well, that okay. If you push the button, you get to eat anything you want for the rest of your life without putting on weight, and you look amazing. But you lose all your friends except one to cancer. Oh, that is the kind of conundrum that is. Wow. Okay, how? Oh, I know that's one of those that you're probably, if you're watching this, you're thinking, how the hell can you sit there be thinking about it? There should not be any debate. There shouldn't be a reason you're even thinking about this. How can you value food over friendship? Well, you do have a point there. And it seems like a lot of people also thought the same way. But I guess my point is, it's just that's one of those. Wow, you you are given $10 million, but you have to wipe 200 times after every number two. There are some seriously demented people writing these things. How in the You know what? $10 million is $10 million, people. A 60-40 split, and most people would take the money and the responsibility to wipe like mad. You press the button, you can take back anything you say, but you have to live without TV. Oh, hell no, I ain't pressing the button. I ain't pressing the button. I don't watch a whole lot of TV, but the TV I do watch, I'm very devoted to. And, nope. Nope. Not pushing it. Surprisingly, most people push the button. Wow. You can become any type of animal you want, real or fictional, but you're a female of that species, captive, and live a long life strictly for breed. Oh, damn, people. That. Oh. Wow. Here's where this conundrum really sort of hits me. Noticed back there, my finger's pointing. It shows up in every one of my videos. You probably noticed that, yeah, I'm a furry, part of the furry fandom. And one of the questions that usually pops up amongst the fandom is if you had the chance to become your persona, and it's permanent, it's accurate, you truly are the character you have created, would you do it? And you really do kind of have to think about that sometimes. Things that happen in the world, and you get really kind of sick of humanity and just some of the crazy shit that happens. But then you come across a question like this, and it's just like, wow, no, I ain't pushing the button. A lot of people said nope. Okay, you press the button. All typos on the internet are prevented and or corrected, but you can't feel your fingertips when you type. I would say that's kind of a medical condition right there. I ain't pushing the button because it's like, I'm sorry, I like my tactile response. It's just a little too much. And let's face it, you're human. You're going to typo. Everyone will find you attractive in real life. Thank you, thank you. But you will look like shit on pictures, movies, anything media related, to the point where people think you're disgusting. Oh, I ain't gonna push it. I'm too. I don't know. I just wouldn't. But, wow, majority of people didn't. Shocked on. Solution don't. Somebody, I don't know if you noticed the comments. Somebody put a comment of, solution don't take selfies. Oh, this is gonna be a good. Push the button and you have a lifetime supply of free meals, but you have to eat them in front of starving children who can't have any. Wow, stab me in the heart, will ya? Well, that doesn't take much thought. No, I ain't pushing it. Can't believe 36% of the people. But then again, it's like, this is the internet. This is kind of an internet thing, so you're going to get trolls. You're going to get a lot of people who are just going to, screw it up, push the button. No, I'm just not that way. I'm going with my own morality here, people. So, you push the button and you get to know what happens with your life in the future. But you will be forced to live the opposite of that future. You know what? That's one of those cases where if I did look in, if I saw my future was really, big ball of poo, yeah, I'd probably want to push the button. I would probably want to push the button. Knowing my luck, though, I'd push the button to find out that everything in my life is going to go awesome, and then almost, that's what could be, but you know what? Take the chance. I am pushing the button. Ah! I don't know. Wow, a pretty heavy majority of people said no, they wouldn't push the button. Oof. Wow. It's a couple more here. All right, you can. Ooh. I'm also an anime fan. This one, You can watch any anime you want, well and fully dubbed in English. I'm imagining that means that it actually is a decent dub job and it doesn't sound like crap. But you you have to watch it with a pretentious weeaboo who will insist the entire time that subs are better than dubs and won't shut up. So tell me how that's any different from any other, group of people that watch anime, because you're always going to have ugh, sub versus dub is like the eternal argument in anime. You will never reach resolution. So I'm not going to, because I'm not going to say I'm one of those weeaboos, but I personally prefer subtitling. That's just my personal preference. I don't think it really matters either way. If you enjoy dubbing, hey, fill your boots. I have no opinion. In my opinion of you won't differ. I just prefer subtitles. And it seems like 66% of the people not going to go that way. So let's just do one more. You control what you dream always, but you sleep double the time that you normally do. You know what? I would push the button because most times I get 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night. If I got 8 to 10, solid. I like that. Push the button, Frank. And a lot of people did. Yeah. So, okay, I'm going to leave it off right here, and I'm probably going to do another one because it's not so much. I think it's interesting also how I think these things out and how I would react, whether or not I would push the button, but it's also interesting to see how other people have also reacted in those particular conundrums. So I will definitely do another one of these, and hopefully we're going to get ourselves some even more ridiculous ones to giggle at. So until next time, I'm Nerikull Murakami. See ya.